so Twitter's rules have changed. Not that I'm complaining, but Twitter's crap.
You're live.
Twitter's crap. All right, what am I doing? I am coming here. I'm going to Ooh, I don't love myself. You're awesome. I don't know how many freaking groups I feel like posting to today. Story. Group. The ilyAIMY group, obviously. Not for I've forgotten how to do this.
It's been a month. Your fingers shall remember.
Oh man, Jake Keating, what are you doing? You're sharing something with. Papyrus bitches. I don't have my mic on, so none of this is coming through.
Oh.
Shit.
We just realized Rob doesn't have his desk mic on, so all the usual noises he makes at the beginning of these things are not coming through. But we don't even know who's...
Well, I was just aware that like there was so much air conditioning noise on over there because we're trying to air condition so hard. Oh, what's that? That's my subwoofer. All right. Boop bum boop bum boop doop it up. All right. So, well, at least we know that's working. Doop go.
Remember,
I'm clicking my own love buttons. That's hot. Whoosh.
if you're out there, let us know, because we've missed you. Ah, Scotland's out there. Yay.
Should've gone to Scotland.
We should have done a lot of things, but we had limited
got a lot of things
time
done.
and funds and energy. Yeah, Irene, we are appreciating how late you stay up to watch us. We, experienced the time difference when we were over there. Most of the time we were in bed at like 10 because we were just exhausted after doing whatever.
Well,
all
my
day.
brother would make us walk 8 miles
Well,
a day,
yeah.
and Anna had a really amazing schedule of all sorts of glass blowing and
Yeah.
looking at stuff and dogs and climbing mountains.
Yep. Hey, Carrie. It was so good to see you IRL last weekend.
Thank you for having really long jumper cables.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's.
Yeah,
I guess it's 7, huh?
It's time.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Hello.
Well, I guess it's Wednesday night. It's nice to see you in my
I
basement,
know.
wife.
Yeah.
A whole month away. Madness. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. And so what I'm asking me, it's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the pilot has apologies. I can't tune for the racing of my heart. The air lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who could blame me now? As the night exploded around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Well, I know I should not leave. Something's caught me by the collar. Well, I know I should not leave, but that girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi. But I know, well, what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the pilot has apologies. I can't tune for the racing of my heart. The air lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who could blame me now? As the night exploded around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. If I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. They just do the same verse, sorry. Day is coming once again and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years to what they think. Fingers fall upon the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got nothing on my mind and I got something on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Hey, how I hate to be late. Something caught me by the conscience. Instead I'll fall in 90 where I'm going, yeah. Oh, Christmas won't find Texas and back home I hear it's snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Clinging beast of steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If I I seem like something other than I am. Won't you please excuse the dust, pardon all my mess? These trains, they aren't like planes, they will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Oh, hold me like it's snowing, they won't let us take off. Keep me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting slow and sweet. Okay, this is a terrible one to begin with, but you know what? I think we're gonna have a big exit and it's gonna be awesome. But I won't bitch about delays. Oh, I told you I was feeling nerved out at the beginning. Oh man, and I psyched myself out.
We got it out of the way. Hey, Daniel Lee. Rob's wearing your t-shirt.
Oh, shit, I am. It's true.
Good to see you out there. Oh, we missed you. We've missed playing our instruments for almost an entire month. We've missed remembering our songs. We're going to be using this opportunity tonight to get those neural pathways back into shape. You did okay at the gig this weekend.
I know. Well, I had Rowan.
Yeah.
And Rowan just gets my juices flowing, I think. Oh, I mean, in a good way. I mean, in a very good way. Yup. Hey, Jamie Katz. What up? North Carolina in the house. Hey.
Yeah, we represent both sides here at the Rob and Kristen.
Huh. That must be higher. How big is your television that's just seeing my Millennium Falcon down there?
Ooh. Well, your Millennium Falcon is pretty big.
Sweet moment, the sun's bright and lingering, keep finding a way to stall this day. Dear, it's a sweet, sweet movement. The birds are straining their sounds to lend some charm to Charm City's clouds. Hours out, the lights are down, the words are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. It's a sweet, sweet moment. The sun's bright and lingering. Keep finding a way to stall this day. It's a sweet, sweet movement. I love the curve and the sway. The birds are unnerved and all have escaped. The power's out. The lines are down. The words are out. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyhow. The calendar tells the day and the date, and this old sailor knows just why you gotta wait one more day. Let's stay and wait out this day and date. Keep the world outside. Fridays just gotta wait. Yeah. hands, the screams of your feet if you hit the floor running deal. The world's still spinning, so we're not headed out. Nobody needs us on a day like this. I insist I can sweeten the deal with my hand on your wrist. My mouth right here, whole day gone, but I don't care to care. It'll only get better when we stay right here. The power's back, the lines are down, the roads are out, but the heat is on, the coffee's drunk, the calls are made. It's gonna be a long, slow day anyway. But if the power's back, we'll keep those lights turned down. The roads could still be out. It's gonna be a long, slow night anyhow. Tomorrow we're playing up in Delaware, and Heather will be peering over me and being like, lyrics. She'll just spout lyrics at me directly into my mind. It'll be perfect and beautiful. Just the one connection that she and I have that Kristen and I don't have is the actual mental telepathy. Bum, 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 bum. This is actually pinned. Hold on.
Adjusting stuff.
And the things.
Yeah. I'm gonna check one thing over on this wall here. I'll be right with you.
I'm going to check this thing over on this wall. Let's go check shit. What are you checking? All changing stuff. Delaware. Delaware tomorrow. Yeah, we're playing Glasgow. Glasgow Park Music Series.
Which is in Newark.
Which is the newest of the arcs, from what I hear. We're playing that tomorrow afternoon. Very glad that Delaware has been bringing us up to Delaware like over and over and over and over again. I think they were one of our very, very first gigs as we were coming out of COVID. Well, shit, in the middle of COVID, actually. Crossing state lines, I think, when we weren't technically supposed to be crossing state lines, actually. But they've been faithful companions for the last 4 years or so, and so we're so grateful that they'll bring us up, even if it is 1 billion degrees. But the weather's breaking, like right now.
Slightly less 1 billion degrees.
I think it's 1 billion minus 20, which is 80.
It's raining right now, which I think is the front moving in to cool us off a little bit.
Move along.
So we played a song about a stormy day when it was cold, staying inside, but similar sentiment. We have no plan. We have no set list. So if you have requests, you can let us know. I can't promise they'll be played because our brains are still
fried,
wrapping their heads around songs. Here's another oldie.
This city's built on the ashes of rats. You can grind them underfoot if you wish. And things start winning, man, I think I will stay. I sit back and sprawl and stare at it all. A curtain and breeze that blocks me. I turn away from the window. With its lights on the top of the city screams and she mutters, you turn over sleeping. You're catching light in a different way. Seems I spend so much time just facing this wall. I don't know what I suppose this wall should do. There are dreams of strength in the city waiting. There are dreams of saints. She dreams of something better. Baltimore's built on the bones of rats. You can crack them underfoot if you wish. And thanks to the warning, but I think I understand you, yeah. I sit back and sprawl and stare at the stars. Seems too much, I just stare at the ceiling. My hand on your back with that feeling. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? On a night like tonight, beneath thunder and light, yeah. North Ave is a war zone. Cops clean up when the shooting stops. On street under the dog-eat-dog while on the third floor. We hoped and we prayed. We prayed for something better. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? Bear-clawed dreams of saints in the city waiting. Bear-clawed dreams of strength. She dreams of something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Oh. Yeah, she dreams of something better. Yeah, she dreams of something better. There's a song called Bear Claw's Mule. Thank you to Mark Rooney saying hi.
Hey,
yeah, we did have
miss
good
you,
adventures
Mark.
across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
We did. We might show you some pictures from.
I loaded
from
in a
time
bunch
to
of
time.
photographs and then I got bored of it.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so many.
Those of you who follow us on Facebook have probably seen a lot, but you can also go to the journal, which is on ilyAIMY.com, and you can see. I think. Did you?
I got all
do
yours
all
up.
of mine. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So there's thoughts and pictures and captions and ramblings. It was a good time.
A lot of ramblings. A lot of physical ramblings. A lot of mental ramblings. It was interesting to be in different countries. I've been in Mexico before. We've been in Canada before, but I'd never been in any of the grand European countries that, I've heard so much about over the years. And I say that, and actually I haven't really heard that much about Brussels or Belgium and Sweden. Actually these were a little bit alien to me. It's not like I was going to the countrysides of France that I've read about, or London or something like that I saw on Friends.
Yeah.
What a marvelous world we live in. I'm amazed by how different it all can be. And I must admit, I came back and, the temperature's 30 degrees hotter and our political system is doing the thing that it does, and there is chaos afoot. And I griped about it. And I got a message from an old friend who's originally from the UK, and he's like, you don't even know, man, having his nation gone through Brexit recently and everything, not so recently now, and just how chaotic their politics can be. And I'm like, yeah, I guess there's some shit everywhere, so.
Yeah. Just gorgeous, though. Here's a little roadside stop we made in Sweden, going up to the Dalarna region, where we just pulled off and we were like, oh my God.
We didn't just pull off. I was looking for a mountain. I was looking for a particular mountain.
No, this was before that mountain.
Isn't that where
Yeah.
I was looking for the Plain
No.
Mountain?
No,
Oh, well,
this was
all right
just
then.
it was just a little
Wait,
roadside pull-off.
was this the little lake that
No,
we pulled
that's
off?
in Norway.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, this is terrible. Well, what about that guy? Oh man. Okay. We probably don't want to go down this path
No.
just yet. Okay. Cool.
We
let's find our way
encountered lots
back.
of creatures. It was fun.
Put that back there. Okay. Goodness. I see you voicing it in there, and we're going to be in Frederick on Friday, actually, at Sky Stage with Chris Compton. It's a very busy, I don't think
all
I'd
of a
really
sudden it's
parsed how much stuff we were doing this week. So we're here in the Lair tonight, and then tomorrow we run up to Delaware with Heather, and then we run out to Frederick with Heather on Sky Stage on Friday, and then Saturday we're out to Sykesville for our friend Debbie's birthday show, and that's going to be a really cool show. If you would like to come, you sort of got to get an invite. Go to ilyAIMY.com and go to the event page there, and you can look for an invite there. But we'll have Rowan Corbett with us, and we will have Rebecca Berlin sitting in with us on keys, which is going to be really, really cool. She's played with us on a couple Lairs, and she plays with me at my open mics, and it'll be really cool to be there. Jules Bland has just threatened to drop in, so we might have some lead guitar stuff going on too. Okay. It'll be just chaos. And
yes.
And I'm
Bring
enthusiastic.
The to Frederick on Friday.
And then Sunday we'll be in Ellicott City, drinking very cold drinks as much as humanly possible. There's ice cream that'll be right next to us, so I think it'll be a good combination.
Yeah. But for tonight, we're here for you, wherever you are.
Mark, if you want to come on Saturday, let us know. And maybe we need a big drum. Gosh, I'm just inviting everybody. This is scary. Scratching has been getting me nowhere. All this rubbing has been getting me high. Well, thick skin blisters and the blister is bled. No one is listening, so no one is fed up. The finger finds purchase and the all's gotta dig. Tunnel down deep to all you see is what you did. I gotta have an allergy to the world today. It's the only way to explicate what's been crossing my head. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. All this scratching has been getting me nowhere. All this stretching is just a little rabbit cough. Well, thick skin blisters and the blister is soft. Digging hardens balls and the feeling falls right off. Well, Sano taught me all of everything that it ought to. Sano tunnels vision most efficiently. I gotta have an allergy to feeling anything at all today. I gotta have a thick skin. Well, mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Mile by mile we march, man by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, raging armor. Someone was whining about the price of gas today. Someone was whining about their twin SUVs yesterday. Well, I remember 9/11. Someone caused solidarity. Gave love, gave blood, gave cash, gave thanks. I remember 9/23. Suffering back to normalcy. He blamed Hussein, the gays and the gas tax. Right, that makes sense to me now. this bitching has been getting me nowhere. All this rubbing has been getting me high. Well, it shouldn't be coming as any great thing. My thick skin is thinning, yeah. The blisters bleed, breaking me down. That's best done swiftly. Breaking me in, that could take some time. Breaking out somewhere, that's what I've been thinking. Killing them quickly, yeah. Never crossed my mind. Mile by mile we march, and by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, region armor. Mile by mile we march, and by man we conquer. Rabbit army rises, region armor. Am I playing with a Scandinavian accent? I don't think we were going that long.
No.
I just make noise.
I think we did meet some potential members of the Rabbit Army or ancestors thereof.
Absolutely.
We went to this medieval castle in Ghent, Belgium, where a rabbit was sort of like the mascot for the tour, and there were all these graphics, including the rabbit like dangling a loaf of bread down the oubliette to tease the prisoners who were being tortured down there, and yeah, that guy. Sometimes he was. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the castle.
We were like, yeah, let's. Now my brother's not on the phone back there. That's my brother behind me.
Oh yeah, that's the audio
yeah, that's
tour.
the audio tour. He
Yeah.
was being fine, and then
Yeah.
his son, my nephew, was like, what the kabah? We have a lot of selfies that were then, God, and it's like kind of rough.
Ike
Ike bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's worse things.
That was fun. Yeah, it's this like 13th century castle just in the middle of a city. It's
In the middle of
pretty-
Ghent, or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was a cool
thing.
arena. There's all sorts of cool stuff in Ghent. There was this bubble blowing guy.
Oh, yeah.
There was somebody off behind us that was spouting religious noises. And then we decided to go chase the bubbles instead. And that worked out for best. I mean, we did our time in church. We went and explored a little bit.
Yes.
We were like, oh, what's this? What's this? What's that? What's this? What's this? Oh, does God live here? Excuse me. Pardon me. Is he here? But then we chased the bubbles. It was fine. We had to test the malleability of my nephew's face, important stuff like that. And then we were like, yeah. That's a train station, actually. That
Yes.
has nothing to do with God. Okay, so I should turn this back to... Sorry, excuse me,
We'll
pardon me.
give you.
We can go
little
back there.
bites,
That's fine.
little
Okay,
bites of
cool.
things. Yeah. But yeah, Ghent, pretty cool. Go visit it if you're in Belgium. Everybody bikes there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and some of the bike lanes are just red on top of red brick, so you can't tell the difference between the bike lane and the non-bike lane unless you have like a wife along that actually sees in color. Me and my brother are both colorblind, and it was really a 50-50 sort of thing. But religious noises. Right, they're the same as didgeridoos. That's what.
Chanting.
Yeah, I think so. Well, there wasn't any chanting. There was there was a guy working on his pipe organ scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was someone who clearly sounded like he was just practicing, messing around, but that was cool.
That was cool. That was fine. Yeah. I am the most church-lovinest atheist, I think. It was really cool to go and explore these cathedrals, these Gothic cathedrals, things that I'd never seen. Indoor spaces like nothing I've seen since I was last at Cape Canaveral and the assembly building down there, which I guess probably could fit some of these cathedrals inside of it. But, realizing that our own D.C. National Cathedral could fit inside some of these, certainly inside the big church in Belgium and Brussels. It is amazing what we've built over the years. And crazy to think that any one of those structures was 3 to 5 times older than our entire country.
Yeah.
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 Neither here nor there. It's about how jet planes aren't all the same because holy shit, play airlines.
We took our chances on a small jet jet plane.
Yeah. But for as bad as I had it, the long, lanky guy that was next to me on the flight back, I felt for him. His limbs sort of sprawled every which way, and he kept tripping the two children who kept running up and down the aisles. So I'm not quite sure who was to blame there, but the parents, clearly, for making him so long. I spent my days with a woman unkind. She smoked all my stuff and drank all my wine. It's a non-smoking flight, my friends. I made up my mind to make a new start. I'm going to California with an ache in my heart. Someone told me there's a woman out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Chances on a big jet plane, and never let them tell you that they're all the same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. I wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Mountains in the canyon start to tremble and shake. The children of the sun begin to wake. Seems like the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose, and it started to flow. I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. Find me a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn. I'm trying to find a woman who's never, ever been born. I'm standing on a hill in my mountain of dreams. I'm telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Oh, thank you, Deb. I slayed a little bit.
Once every generation, a woman is born with a bow in her hand, and she is the slayer. Is that fun? Nah. And we could learn the theme song to Buffy.
Buffy, oh yeah.
Thanks, Pan Aurea. Hey,
Oh, hey.
Pan, I know you did a short movie recently. If you want to throw the link in our world there, feel free. It's cool that our friends, and we have just such amazingly talented friends, musicians and filmmakers and some people who, add them all together. It's really amazing what our friends do, and I'm fortunate in our weird circles. Playing wishful winter songs. The whole time we were overseas, we had one really, really hot day. It was 83 degrees, and people were suffering. The snow came fast. After all the lies and tired skies, she sent poetry and ice, and all the while it blocks the roads and drives me crazy. Not fast enough. We'll sit and slip and skid and slide and taste me in your mouth. Don't think too much. It'll drive you crazy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Snow won't snap and vanish. Let's lead upon the flame. You know we're reflex and we're passion. That we're trying to stay away. And how much will all this burn me? When you're tired of your games, you drive me crazy. So lay down on your arms and show those marks upon your back. Lay down, cross your arms and hide your scars from me and laugh. We're shoving static at each other. We're mutilating facts. But the weather looks so good when you pass. Wait, just wait. And keep your home from me. 'Cause I'd burn it down for the noise and all its beauty, just to see if you're beautiful when angry. I think you are. Give me time. I'll be leaving in the sun when the roads are clear. It's so easy to pretend I never feared you. And I'll lie and say we're fine. Give me space. It's not a complicated question. I dumped money in this engine, and dreams upon your fire, let it burn. Let them say it's crazy. Wait, please wait, and leave your home with me. We'll burn it down for the noise and all its beauty, just to see that you're beautiful when angry. I think you are, but I drive you crazy. Hey, please wait and keep your home for me. We'll burn it down for the noise and all its beauty. Burn it down, 'cause you're beautiful when angry. I think you are. Such a sad love deep in your eyes, a kind of pale jewel, open and closed within your eyes. I'll place the skies within your eyes. There's such a fooled heart beating so fast in search of new dreams, a love that will last within your heart. Place the moon within your heart. And as the pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down. As the world falls down, we're falling in love. As the pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down, down. As the world falls down, falling in love. I'll send you mornings of gold and Valentine evenings, though we're strangers till now. I'm leaving the path between the stars. I'll leave my love between the stars. As the pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down. Makes no sense at all. falling in love as the world falls apart. It makes no sense at all. The falling in love.
Rob's always wanted to be less creepy. Less creepy than
Oh,
than
yeah.
the
Well, thank
original.
you. Yay! That's my objective. I don't think David Bowie could actually play guitar in his as he gained his full superherodom because his area was too large. He could play lap steel by just placing the guitar on the area, and that worked out just fine. I saw something go by. Deb, yeah, you're more than welcome to throw something in there.
Oh, yeah,
I do ask all of you all who get excited about our friends' links, open them in another tab. Watch them later. Don't leave us just yet. Bookmark it. Go check it out.
Yeah, but congrats on that, Deb. That's on
Yeah, man.
Thank you for reminding me because I've been meaning to check that out. See what it's all about. But yeah, friends doing cool stuff.
That's why I run open mics.
Yeah.
Because all my friends do cool stuff.
Yeah, Fran, we've been tacking that on to our original song, Trouble, because they kind of have a similar harmonic thing. Yeah, it's a David Bowie song.
David Bowie song from Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that second one. I run it together with my own song, Trouble, because they somehow matched together. And actually, when I wrote Trouble, I heard As the World Falls Down in my head, but it took me a long time before my voice was able to do them both in the same key.
Yeah.
I fooled with Trouble in a couple different keys to try to make it work, and it just never worked. And then one day, I'm not sure what that. Oh, the mashup. Okay, I was like, and then his chest collapsed. Oh yeah. What do you want to play, dear? That's what I was afraid of.
There's so many choices that we haven't played that we need to play. Something in standard. Perhaps? Oh, yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's the objective, is to mesmerize people so much that when we hit you with the Bowie, you have no defenses. Dreamt I'd wed a cellist, as smart and lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. Meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. Deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. On the royalties, we'd run off with the nouveau witch. But ain't life a bitch? I still penny pinch. I could barely save a dime. I've been running off on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and nothing up my sleeve. There was a sickness, it took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands, chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, cause any travel seemed exotic. Deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one on my arm. Know how you forget all those dreams and you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those names when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless. Left the city, but everyone was starving fair. They'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. Danger for our lives when everyone is lying. All this, yeah. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean not a thing. Well, steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I still like that song.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much, Pan. We appreciate that.
So I want to remind everyone, you can throw us a tip or three, paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo at ilyAIMY. It's always greatly appreciated. We just spent a lot of money. But, you know, it was okay because we were able to, and I'm just very grateful. My brother helped us out so we could get out there and back, and we had friends put us up while we were over there, so we pinched our pennies as best as we were able. And we're back, and we eat ramen for the next 3 weeks. No, actually, we're fine. But that's definitely why we're playing a lot of gigs this week.
And stuff like when your car sits around for 3 weeks, it needs repair when you get back, apparently.
Yeah, I guess we should have hired someone to come and oil your vehicle.
I
Just
found
moisturize it.
kernels of dried corn in my battery terminal. I think there must have been something hiding out there.
He was like, this one seems to not be
snacking.
going anywhere. I think I'll eat some corn in your battery chamber. All
Be
right. So
hot in there?
what else?
What's
What
you
else?
do-
Where
what you
else did we
doing?
go?
Yeah.
I was just coming back here, and we was going to talk a little bit more about our
the
trip.
train station in Ghent.
About how our friend Amy took us to the airport, and we were like, "Oh yay, thank you!" And she was like, "I can't believe you're leaving just as the temperature goes to 100." And we were like, "Let's get on this plane. It's red. It'll go fast. It'll fine." And then we tried to read our security things, and we were like, "Obey by okay."
I'm gonna see.
Origi Umbaro. What are you gonna do? Oh, are we getting spammed? I don't have my glasses on. And then we were like, "Shoof!" We flew to Iceland. And then we were like, shoof, let's fly out of Iceland, where that woman kept yelling, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper at us. And that was just rude. But, you got it over there or you need help? Okay, cool. And then we visited my brother, and there's this little teeny car across the street, which we were quite fascinated by because I wanted to put it in my pocket. And then my brother's wife, Dell, was like, so guess how I'm going to deal with cat allergies? Her doctor got her essence of dander of cat, and she has to put that under her tongue and roll it around a bunch. And apparently that worked quite fine because she and my brother, their family stayed at our house for about a week while we were in Sweden, and they took care of Prince, and Prince is not a non-furry cat, and her allergies did not bug her at all, so may I recommend that you suck on some cat dander. It sounds like an insult, but apparently it's doctorly-rific. Okay, we visited some churches, and was a thing, and the stuff, and this is my brother saying, I have no idea where we are. This is a frequent thing that my brother ended up having to do, because my brother he would never admit he was going the wrong way until we had really, really gone the wrong way. I liked his wife's approach. Dell's approach to going the wrong way was, look, there's a bar. Let's go get a drink. Whereas George was just sort of like, I don't even know. I liked the fact that when we saw something in the trash that I thought my brother might like when we were walking around town, sure enough, while we were wandering around town in a different direction, my brother had wandered around town, found it, and brought it home. So that was something that was found in the trash while we were wandering around, and my brother has it on his wall now.
So Deb would like to hear about the James Bond cello.
Oh.
I don't know I think we have a photo of that. Oh boy, okay. And we just have a spammer in Facebook. I'm trying to hide the comments, but yeah, just ignore all those replies. So yeah, in Sweden, Nybro, Sweden, which is in the south, that's where our friend Anna lived. And as I was searching around on Google Maps, the first thing that popped up was James Bond Museum. And I was like, what? Well, we have to go there. There's a guy who's obsessed with James Bond and changed his name to James Bond and opened the James Bond Museum, which apparently is the only place of its kind in the world. He's got like a bunch of vehicles from the movies and costumes and instruments. So he, like at the beginning, he said, are either of you musicians? And Rob said, yeah, I play guitar. And he brings out this, it wasn't used in a movie, but it was one of a limited edition that Chris Cornell played for, I think it was a Casino Royale. Anyway, limited edition guitar. And then I was like, well, I play cello. And he said, haha, I have something for you. And he brings out, okay, I got to scroll through and see if I can find it. Because, I think it's here somewhere. Yes. Oh. The cello from the Living Daylights. Bum, 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 bum. Or at least one of them, because this one did not have a bullet hole in it. And there's at least one that got shot. So I got to play it. That was awesome. It's not a very good cello, but it's a stunt cello. So that was exciting. Quirky kind of almost roadside America type experience in Sweden. But there you go.
Sorry about the spammer there. That's really hard to do on my touch screen, so I ran over to my computer and took care of it.
I think you have blocked successfully.
Yeah,
so.
I know I have. That's obnoxious. That's still a thing. So
We haven't gotten that.
haven't gotten it for a long
Wow,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
We've
but
been away.
Facebook has taken all the bars off to make sure that they don't accidentally block some sort of any kind of misinformation about any upcoming elections, because they wouldn't want you to miss that. So I have the fear that we'll be seeing a lot more of the spam and the bullshit.
Pan, if you get the chance to go to Sweden, do it. It's just absolutely wonderful, both the cities and the countryside. We went to Stockholm, really enjoyed that.
What about the pizza?
And yeah, the pizza was pretty
Even
good.
that pizza?
Oh, God. So here we have the Hawaiian pizza with pineapple. It is a polarizing thing.
Sploosh.
In Sweden, their famous pizza is banana and curry, possibly with chicken. There was chicken on the one we had too. So we went to this restaurant that had a pizza buffet, so we didn't have to commit to a whole pizza.
It was so perfect. It was such a great cafe, and they had a hidden music room behind the bar too that I really wanted to get involved with. But then we were just so full of pizza that we needed to go home and just lie in bed.
So the banana pizza wasn't terrible, in my opinion. I would not have wanted to eat a whole pizza, but I had a slice, and
Deb, that says more about you than about the pizza. So they're weird about the pizza over there. They've decided to combine two fantastic things, which are kebabs and pizza, which I'm absolutely on board with. I just wouldn't have thought about it myself.
Yeah.
So kebab pizzas in Sweden, highly recommended. Has nothing to do with this song. This is a song about elephants. Elephant pizza.
I'm gonna click something.
Oh, what are you gonna kick? Click. Smack. Oh, I see. If we ever had a house elf, we'd teach them good things. We'd treat them really, really well.
We'd give them socks.
Yeah, it would be free, and then he would stay with us of his own free will, and we'd teach him how to stream. Because damn, do we need an extra pair of hands. This one-sided blind side wasn't the right side for me. Just because I've done something for you, doesn't mean you got anything from me. And falling through the cracks with no safety net at all makes the cheap seats even cheaper and a surer, sharper fall. Why did any of this to me? What's gonna save me? I think we've overlooked something in this room. This overarching roof is guaranteed you'll have nothing left but no fear of anything. Never cold and never hungry, just stay huddled close to me. I'm the sum of every little thing you need. Or in huddled masses yearning to be me, you'll have nothing left to fear but fear itself and me. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? I think we've overlooked something in this room. For me once and blame the student. For me twice and blame the teacher. For me thrice and blame the master. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. Maybe start looking back. I hear it causes cancer. I bet it cures the same. It's been known to shift its stance and ask askance if you thought you know it. Everything else here has changed. It's been known to toe a line and place its weight upon the scales. It's been known to slowly shift around. It's been known to tell a joke and call the shots and pull the strings, and everybody knows it when he gets around. What did any of this mean? What's gonna save me now? I think we've overlooked something in this room. I think we've missed something in this room. For me once and blame the student. For me twice and blame the teacher. For me thrice and blame the master. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back. Maybe stop looking back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a song called Elephant Joke. Ooh, could we do everything heard? So, I don't know if you heard there was like this big news story that happened over the weekend. We were playing a gig on Saturday. We finished our first set and then sat down and chatted with our friend who was there, who informed us of what had just been announced, and that was distracting.
It's weird. We've been on stage for a number of like big news items, big stages, little stages, and it was interesting how absolutely unaffected the audience was. And I don't know if it was because people hadn't been checking their phones, you know, they were actually in the moment, actually with us there in the bar, or if no one cared, or what exactly had happened. I'm amazed that the shooting didn't come up on the big screens that we had around or something like that, because I think that, they had sports on, which is sort of like a news station, but not really. So it's very surprised that, you know, it was in our heads a little bit, but it didn't really seem to affect the mood of the room very much. We had a couple of friends who came out specifically because they just wanted to get away from their home and away from doom scrolling and things like that, but it didn't seem to really be there with us in the room. I remember, speaking of Frederick, we talked about how we're playing in Frederick on Friday. We were playing live at 5 when Michael Jackson died, and you saw it go through the audience. Like the field, you could see people suddenly start looking at their phones and talking back and forth. And there was this bizarre moment, was like, we didn't know what had happened. We had lost the audience. And someone came up on the stage and addressed it. I don't remember other particular incidents right now, but there have been various times where it's like, especially during these web streams, I think on Wednesday nights, there's been something that's happened and it ripples through your audience. It's just a strange thing. I have a lot of thoughts on that, but I don't know that I want to get into them at this moment.
But we played this song after we came back from that set break, and it felt appropriate.
Yeah, Deb, meaning that, like, you know, in theory, they're reporting on something that's live going on and would theoretically be able to break in. But it's so strange to, like, no one's watching broadcast television anymore, so it's not like they've got, you know, there's just a playlist going on.
Yeah.
I don't think Netflix has someone to break in on your programming. Who even knows how that works? Scrolling is the best new word for the feeling, beating words into swords beyond F words and meaning is demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed of feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth, it's just the American way, trying to live to the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping, all my wallet could stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse, no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old, and get bitter, when I always thought that a course was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, mayhaps what I said, it could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breathing. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within, pull the handle, eject, 'cause none of us win, and on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. Writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts.
Yeah, that was written, I want to say, in like summer 2020 in response to perhaps other events, but it keeps being relevant. Yep. Thank you.
Watching Donkey Kong? What does that even mean? Like watching someone play Donkey Kong? Is there a Donkey Kong movie? The hell?
Probably is.
It's freaking me out a little bit.
Rob's breaking out the baritone.
Greg was talking A flat out it. That's how I'm reading that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for noticing our time signatures. It took a while to get, but when it was written, we were stuck at home, so we had time to practice.
Never give them time to think. Make them answer quick. Just shine that bright light right in their face. You know, only liars ever take time to think and never give them cash. 'Cause in God we trust. If we do, we best keep their change. 'Cause self-made man wouldn't ever need it. Never give them anything. Better make them work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. The devil's been building something, a Walmart down on the crossroads. That devil, he built in Mexico. He'll build a big wall to keep him down in his hole, and in that wall it's built for demons and animals and thugs. It sure ain't built for people, man. You walk 4,000 miles, a wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything. They had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different kind of martyr. People down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption. We're going to let them breathe. Voted for the savior. He promised bright white cities filled with gold. And now there's fresh paint on blood in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't hear you just 'cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a very, very long word. I can see these signs from heaven along with everything we've done. I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn for this one. We never gave them anything. They had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr and people down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption. We're going to let them breathe. Oh, Sibia. Thank you very much. Paul, there's other channels for you. It's cool.
that song happened to win the Gold Award in the Mid-Atlantic Songwriting Contest, so somebody thinks it's not terrible. So.
Category of freedom songs and protest music. Exercise and just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to duck. Who's in, who's out? You gotta learn just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, try swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. This year has been an exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something size, swearing everyone's a liar. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is, what it's all about. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, try swallow too and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. We used to say, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you make. To say, I don't hate the player, I sure just hate the game. We used to say, I don't care where you came from, I just care why you came, yeah. We used to say, it's coming at the brand new day. So be careful what you say, and take this pill, and take it quick and never feel ill. Click to sign, try swallow too, never read between the lines. Take this pill, take it quick and never question shit. It's the medicine man, but how is this American? I can exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta know that you feel now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. We don't need a pill, something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between the lines, and We don't need a pill. Suck poison and always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. We don't need a pill. Something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We don't need a pill. Just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans, yeah.
Deb, we release you. We appreciate you staying up with us, but we are not
Birthday
offended
hype. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Deb. Hope to see you soon. And Robustiano, is it your birthday? What? I don't know how we do it without Heather. Happy birthday, motherfucker! Oh, yeah. Get the cake in one hand, swinging past your knees. Oh. That's, yeah, and that's how you get candles in your taint. So anyways, let's, I'm moving on. Wait, okay, sorry. Excuse me. Liam, tuning in just in time for that special moment there. Carrie, I concur, but such is life.
Hey, at least we're reaching random people out there on the internet.
I had this. Okay, so I was reading an article about The Boys, and The Boys is not a show for everyone. Even for those who agree with the politics that are shown on The Boys, it is not necessarily a show for you, because holy crap, it's a little bit gruesome and it's a little bit foul, and I feel dirty watching it frequently. So I was reading an article about it, and this guy, about how, like, oh my goodness, they're unmasking their blue left-wing politics, and how people are shocked by this. If you've been watching all along, how could you possibly be shocked by this? Neither here nor there. So this guy chimes in, and he says, fuck you, I don't care, I like this show, I'm still voting for Trump. And my brain is like, okay, so obviously he's not getting the message, or he's not being changed by the message, but he's still open-minded enough to be entertained by it. And I think that there's something positive in that. I'd like to think there's something positive in that, because if you can't even look past your silo to at least sort of like peak a little bit, then there's really no hope for the world. So I tried to take optimism out of that. Neither here nor there. The idea that, like, we're reaching outside of our silos in some form, shape, or manner. Trying to take the positive out of that. We also work with a number of song contests and things like that. I refuse to judge them. I don't really like that as an idea. But I'm frequently asked to sort of weigh in or give opinions on how they should run. And I don't like the idea of a blind contest where you just get a thumbs up or thumbs down, especially in something where in the arts field where you're supposed to be on a level in which you're theoretically developing one another's careers. There should be like a critique element.
And music is so subjective, you can't just say yes, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that simple.
I didn't like it. Why didn't you like it? You didn't like the rhythm? Oh, it's not my type of music. You know, there's so many nuances in there. Anyways, this particular contest was like, no, I don't think we should give any details because it might hurt people's feelings. And I'm like, that's 101 in this job. If you want to be an artist or a musician, and you're going to get your feelings hurt, like anytime there's something negative, you got to get a different job. This will not go well for you, my friends. Will not go well.
I think it was there was a Netflix documentary about T-Pain and auto-tune. Has anyone seen this? And I'm gonna bungle the quote, but T-Pain was like, if you enjoy the music, then I made it for you. If not, cool. Like, you know, just move on. I'm not necessarily a a T-Pain fan, but I enjoyed the perspective and his journey with auto-tune. Interesting things. Yeah.
Sibio, that would be a longer conversation. Where the hell is my... There we go.
Oh,
One of the things that I always prided myself on, or prided us on, was that we were able to tour all over the country. Red state, blue state, your state, me state, dog state, cat state. Is that the way that works? I think that's important. I like that we are a very American band, in that within the band, we have one guy who was, grew up in China, and one guy who is a Baltimore City cop, and one guy who is so fervently anti-gun, and we have black and Asian and white and metrosexual. We have just so many things going on, Jewish and atheist and everything in between. And I think that's an important reflection of chosen family and the ability to get along. That's something we've lost a lot of, and I'm sad about that. That's neither here nor there. That's why it's a longer conversation than something that would fit in a comment. That's right, cats and dogs living together. Total anarchy. I'd live in that world. My grandfather told me about his boat. He might have said ship, I don't really know, but he ran to the front as the planes roared in. He might have said back, I don't really know. My grandmother told me about running away. She might have said towards, I don't really know, but the planes roared in, the planes roared on. They only dropped paper, but she never came home. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? It was non-stop at supper, she never shut up. Like if she left space, she'd remember the town where she grew up too fast. I left even faster in the dead of the night, never making a sound. Lips pressed tight and hands pressed tighter. The thrum of a bomber, the buzz of a fighter. Stumbling with nothing, they carried my uncle. It wasn't really fair, but it sure was something. Can you blame when the world goes to hell? Since I never bent, I'll never bend unless I do. And since I never broke, I'll never break unless I do. And since I never lied, you know I will always be true. And I will never die until I do. Dinner was tense on the 4th of July. I've learned what it means when my dad looks away and my grandfather flinched in the rocket's red glare. Like there was something in the air I just couldn't smell. We slowly went deaf, we slowly went blind in my grandparents' house with their overstocked shelves. We tossed out his stories, we tossed out his crimes. We threw it all out like it didn't mean something. world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? If you spend your life running, you've got only yourself. Stay in that tuning.
It's a song called Everything I Remember About the War.
If I had a rambling podcast, you'd listen to the wheels off that thing.
Well, you could just, record your journal entries.
Oh my goodness, I don't want to. Maybe someday. Maybe when I'm old and tired of adventuring out.
You could just have an AI voice, record it.
Just my
You
WordPress
too can
plugin.
read Rob's journal in your preferred voice. It's on the ilyAIMY website.
Yeah, if you go to, I think it's like links or something. Yeah, it's under there. It's got my ramblings. You can see my mind shift over the last 23 years. It's an odd thing. I'm worried that I'm not the poetic writer that I used to be, but I think I'm a lot more conflicted now. Well, I hope that you're all hanging in there. I know it's been a hot, whirly night for those of us on the East Coast of America. I mean, just about anywhere in the U.S., I think it's been a hot night. We had some storms pass through, and I think it's cooled down. The cat is no longer so afraid of what's going on outside that he's hiding in the basement. It's a shame because, I like it when he's down here for the Lair with us, but I think he fears the monitor more than he fears the storm.
Right before he started, he was parked by my pedal board.
He sat on my pedal board, too. That's so cute. I was like, I hope there's no fuzz in my wah pedal.
Yeah.
Ugh, life is pain. Oh, Emily, thank you. That means a lot. Emily, you've been listening to me for a very, very long time. I think you've known me longer than Heather has. Is that right?
Wow, really?
So, I don't hesitate to fucking say that I'm a lot better than I used to be. I go back and I listen to old recordings and I flinch. On the other hand, if any artist 20 years down the line can't say they've gotten better, then there's a problem there. There's a problem. One of the ways that I found was important to evolve was when I could no longer write about my own problem relationships. I had to figure out other things to write about. I think every artist or musician often goes through this where they're like, you know what, I think I'll write a sad song about a girl or a guy, a frog that I couldn't kiss. And that gets boring quick for the rest of us anyways. For those involved in our own pain, we're quite into it. But eventually you got to find how to write about something else. And one of the things we came up with were these song challenges that we did through my open mics in Reisterstown, Maryland, at Java Mamas. And the very, 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 very first topic that we pulled out of the fickle mayonnaise jar of fate was Sandstorm Love Affair.
Oh.
Heather wrote Oklahoma Revival, about a couple all up in their storm shelter, hiding from the storm and rekindling the love of their marriage, because that's folk as shit. And I wrote a song about Dune, Arrakis Desert Planet, because that's Rob as shit. Headed for the rocks again, silent all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Asahea, your crown will kill me. headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, yeah. Kill after kill, but I keep my teeth unto myself. I keep my weapons clean. Still you throw me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, and I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahia, your crown will kill me. Damn what I won't do. Damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn what they will do to you. Bear you to the killing fields, I'll place you on the line. I'll dig your hole myself, my friend, just like I've always done. When my war is through with you, had its way as I'll shed my tears for the way it died, and wash my hands of you. But oh, my love, my life, you have what is left of me, and I will come with you. After the dawn with me, my Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, heaven hold me. My Sahia. That's cool, Jennifer. Well, thank you.
Very nice. I wonder where that was.
Yeah. I just like Eric's enthusiasm all the time. Just if I'm ever feeling low, I just need to save all your comments, man. And just like there are days when it's just the T-shirt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How many question marks? Bum, 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 bum. Poisonous ghost. Not once, but twice. I'm so curious. Ugh. Sibio, I hope not.
Yeah, but thank you, fellow Dune fans. We're here for you.
Yeah, I think of that as being the, there are two things that are more of a calling than a profession. And one is, being an intergalactic messiah, and the other is, of course, being a singer-songwriter, artist, where it's like, oh my God, I have no choice but to do this thing. And yeah, we can be called to do negative things too, but I'm going to leave that one out of there. My song, my way. Okay, we got time for three more songs.
What you think? Okay.
I think, since we got a little bit of nerdery in the...
Something else.
Oh, Liam, come here and watch it with us. Liam has bought the trailer. He's getting on the road.
Oh, it was like
He's leaving.
Preview, the film preview
Yeah,
thing?
he bought the trailer to Dune 2.
in a world.
Oh, actually, there is something I wanted to commemorate while we're here.
Oh, okay.
Because it is a holy day for some.
Bum, 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 da-da. Huh. What significance? What significance?
It is a holy day for some. For those of you who celebrate, I would like to wish you all a joyous and merry Prime Day. Oh, his chest fell out. There we go. Yes. He says, and unto thee, a good Prime Day unto you, and unto you, and unto you. May the matrix never fail you in your loins or wherever you keep your matrix. That's really odd that you can throw that down.
I mean, I don't know the whole thing.
Good Prime Day unto thee. Isn't that a holy day for some? I don't even know.
Well, Prime Day is like 2 days, though.
Well, yeah, but you don't celebrate the first one.
Yeah.
The first one is the day of remembrance for the day he died. And the second day is the one in which he lives forever within us in our matrix of leadership.
Okay.
I mean, that's how my mom taught me.
Oh.
Oh, dear. And happy birthday to you. Nice. Score. The followers of Prime Day have been disappointed. Oh, no.
We bought frying pans and sunscreen
good.
and Sharpies. Sharpies
Oh,
were
man, Sharpies were
$6.66.
For 12 of them. Awesome. 50-cent Sharpies. You can't go wrong with that.
They're not going to ship for like 3 weeks.
That's
but,
okay.
yeah.
And so they were the price of the devil to celebrate the Prime Day. I also picked up some SD cards.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And those little drawer things that fit into my work chest thing where I keep all my adapters were on sale, so I got another set of those. Oh, yeah. I'm going to fill those. Yeah.
I don't check
more
the cart,
adapters.
Other thing.
I wish it was anything fun. I looked for anything. Like, they should have a real discount on Optimus Prime figures. Like, just a ton of them.
Spend a lot of money on fun,
We just spend a lot of... By the way, if you would like to support the evening, paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo to ilyAIMY. And this is, I think, 212th week. I'm not positive on that. Thank you so much to Rowan and Joey and Heather for keeping this rolling while we were away. We're going to run into some scheduling conflicts in August, I think, where I'm not sure what we're going to do. Maybe in the past we've done at least one where we did a pre-recorded one, or maybe we'll just have a dead night. I'm not sure.
It's happened.
Will that break the world? Maybe we'll pretend that there's a power outage and then we'll go play our gigs. But I think there's like 2 nights in August where we're going to have a conflict.
Figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It's not far away.
But next week, I believe, we'll be here.
With Sharif.
With
Love
Sharif.
Sharif. Speaking of our American band, Sharif, raised by diplomats and wolves and diplomats and their Secret Service agents as they traveled from China to Africa and finally back to America. He has interesting tales that we won't let him say into a microphone because he's a dirty, dirty man. But if you ever corner him in the woods someday, don't, because he's frenetic and not afraid of violence. That's a terrible intro. Oh my God.
Here's a song with major chords.
Woman, she likes to tug on my beard. She says it helps keep a handle on me. And I can see that as long as she's gentle, I am a delicate thing. I only like the rough and tumble when it's time to come and level up for the occasion. So I'd say that when I need some direction, a woman, she can tug hard on my beard. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20.
My woman, she likes to drive. My woman, she likes the sci-fi. My woman drove around 695 and down 29 to see Star Wars 8 or 9 times. But my woman, she's got her rage. She's got opinions on lanes and ran porgs. We blasted past soccer moms and swerving husbands and I was screaming, man, that's not how the force works. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice and I rolled a natural 20. Woman, she's independent, kind of worried about singing. My woman, when she finally hears this, she's either gonna love it or she's gonna hate it, and if she hates it, no one else will ever hear this. Maybe if I gave her a solo. Not one with those pits parts that she hates, one with her bow. Oh. So by way of preemptive apology for accepted song forms with possessive terminology, here we go with Kristen Jones on the electric cello. That's not how the force works! Oh, sorry. Excuse me. My woman, she just likes board games. No RPGs, no PC games, no TV sports, no psychodrama. Well, Scrabble, yes, paranoia, no. She don't even care about Pokemon Go. Just don't play those games. I say to myself, how'd I get so lucky? My friends, they all say, man, how'd you get so lucky? Well, with life, I kissed the dice, and I rolled a natural 20. I rolled a natural 20. Oh, some nights is smoother than others. I think we're going to play one more song and take a short break. By short break, I mean for a week. My brain's on reflex mode.
Oh man, talking to the audience at the gig on Saturday was like, how do I do this?
How do I do this? It was nuts. So between open mic hosting and Life, the Universe, and everything, being a musician, etc., I spend an awful lot of time talking to people I don't know and just, diving in and hoping for the best. And my French failed me fast. I found that the moment I was immersed in French, I failed at speaking in French. I couldn't think in French anymore. That sucked. And then we went to Sweden, and good Lord, that's a whole other language. I mean, by definition.
But a lot of people speak English.
A lot of people speak English. But I spent a lot of time being, frankly, kind of shy because I was just like, nothing is as it seems. Everything is alien and strange.
And we just were not in a world of music. I think in 3 weeks we saw 2 instances of live music of blues bands in Sweden and Denmark.
And without my guitar to hide behind, I'm actually much more introverted and sort of shy. I mean, so coming back and trying to talk to people again has been actually kind of awkward. It's very strange. It's amazing how many things get rusty after just a month.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. I don't know that you would have missed him at other times of the night. We're always kind of nerdy. But I'm glad you were here for the Prime Blessing.
Yes.
Anywho. So we're back here in the Lair with Sharif on next Wednesday. Between now and then, if you happen to be local, tomorrow we're in Delaware. Whoa, you got a thing? Oh, nice. Friday, we're in Frederick at Sky Stage. Saturday, we're in Sykesville for a Debbie Day, which is a long string of birthdays we're playing. Debbie's, the next one's a dinosaur in Pittsburgh, same old, same old. And then Sunday, we're in Ellicott City. All of them are going to be outdoors. So all of them be a little spicy. We'll be really moist. You probably won't want to hug us.
90 degrees.
But it's going to be below 90
Oh
degrees.
my God.
So if you want to pull a fairy festival and wear an ice pack around your neck and then give us a hug, all about that. But most of you probably don't remember us from back then. The view, it is just fine from here. You can't see the mountain from the top anyway. Doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Anyway. Leaning on the wall, cause being cool, it wasn't cool, but it was cool if you just said it loud enough. Pain and breaking glass, an emergency, a stolen faith, about switchblade courage in a shotgun town, but it felt good to feel down off the rack and on the cheap. To bring 'em in might take a week, but I read the best ones always make you bleed. The thing's just a cool scar for your feet. View, it is just fine from here. You can see the mountain from the hill anyway. Doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Anyway. I never finish, I just fade out. It never ends, it just falls off. It's the blessing of the digital attenuation. It isn't real, on, off, off. I've always been long-winded. Never use a sentence when 17 of them will do. And when I don't get to my point, you won't get to my point. And I get smug, cause you get offended. Yeah, I get smug, cause you get offended. View, it is just fine from here, and the weather's closing in anyway. It doesn't have to go and be this way, but I'm halfway there on any day. Good enough, it's good enough. Well, it's good enough. Well, it's good enough anyway. Good enough, it's good enough. Well, it's good enough. Well, it's good enough anyway. I guess you just weren't smart enough to get it. All this genius run around inside my head. Sit down, shut up. Let me show you how to end it. Watch me fail and kick and scream. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. The breath for this anymore. I didn't breathe it out, I just got winded. Stretch, rest, inhale. Stretch, flex, exhale. In and out, just get out. I've always been apologetic, taking pride in higher ground, but looking down and looking around to lift another up. It all starts with looking down. It all starts with looking down. it is just fine from here. Spit down the clouds anyway. It doesn't have to go and end this way, but I had to take it all away. Good enough, it's good enough. Well, I'm good enough. Well, I'm good enough anyway. Good enough, I'm good enough. Well, I'm good enough. Well, I'm good enough anyway. I guess you just weren't smart enough to get it. All this genius went around inside my head. Sit down, shut up, and let me show you how to end it. Watch me fail and kick and scream. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said. There's nothing else I could have said.
Thank you very much. We have been ilyAIMY, your regular Wednesday night entertainment. Thank you to our first-time listeners, watchers on the stream. Thank you to our long-time listeners.
I think we'd have interesting conversations. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And
thank you for
thank you for tuning in France. Like I said, I think we said it at the top of this. Being over there, being overseas, being over the Atlantic gave us such a fucking appreciation for how late some of you stay up. So thank you so much. You have sweet dreams. And for the rest of you that aren't going to bed just yet, I don't know, let's watch Star Wars together. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do this every Wednesday at Live from the Lair. My name is Rob. That's Kristen Jones. And this is
reindeer.
week 230, 220, 212. I don't even know what it is. We've been doing this for a long time. That's a reindeer that was on a playground somewhere in Sweden. We're like, reindeer. Freaking me out, man. That was a sweet beast. Oh, and there's the huskies. We went to see what sled dogs do on their days off. And they sort of romp around. We fed a couple of them. They have bright blue eyes staring into your souls. What else? It's a sweet cat.
But it's an awesome cat. It's our friend's cat.
Let's stay up another hour and do this. That was Lair. Oh, and this is the, that's
This is a BMW from
BMW
GoldenEye.
from GoldenEye. And it didn't turn invisible, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's okay. What else is in there? What else you get? What else did I drop in there? Oh, yeah, this is the minifig I made at the big-ass Lego place that we went to. That was really cool. My watch didn't work to pay for it, but somebody ducked in and paid for it for me. It was very sweet. What else you got in there? Oh, this is a part of a snowdrift that I had to climb up to quite some ways and then take a bite out of because I was damn well going to put some snow in my mouth while we were in Sweden. Oh, fuck. Ketchup Cheetos? And I feel really bad about having brought them up because then, of course, Alex had to buy them and bring them home, and we all had to have ketchup Cheetos. It's just they're not right. They're just not right. There's a limit to my cultural appreciation.
I think it's
banana and curry pizza, yes, but ketchup Cheetos, I just draw the line. That's just madness.
Thank you all.
Good night,
We shall
everybody.
See you next week.